0-0-2. Side out.
Smith and Kovalova were slow to start in their
0-0-1.
quarterfinal match coming into this one. And to your point, a lot of sitting around to get to the semifinal. It's a tough balance to walk mentally.
Second serve.
Big response there.
Zero, 0-2. Point.
Sneaky athleticism, and when the one-handed backhand is up on that side of the court, they have two of the best to finish,
1-0-2.
especially Etta Wright. So they feel great about Etta Wright on the left side of the court, and I don't blame them. And Lucy and Callie are going to make Lacy, Schneemann dink all day long when they are slowing the pace of play down.
0-1-1. Second serve.
Great first volley from Schneemann.
0-1-2. Point. One, 1-2.
Callie Smith pulled the trigger first. Schneemann and Wright all over the pace.
Yeah, that's just a fun point there. And Callie Smith thought she had the right side of Lacy Schneemann, and she was able to get the paddle over there. That was impressive.
Second serve. 1-1-2. Point. Two, 1-2.
Callie Smith so active at the kitchen.
One, 2-1.
Just that effortless power of Etta Wright is unbelievable. It doesn't look like some of the players, men and women, look like they are trying to swing as hard as they possibly can. She gets so much on a smooth swing.
Point.
And that's the place they're going to try and find is the Schneemann backhand. See if it can hold up throughout the match. Oh.
Point.
Fortunately, that bounced past the face. That's a scary one coming off the tape at that particular angle, but Lacy is just fine.
Wow. Smith finds the sideline.
I did not.
I don't know if she did or not, but she's just, she's confidently saying it. I mean, it was very close over there.
Yeah, you're right. It was.
I mean, I'm not sure that was just like so obvious.
That's a good point.
Side out.
Lucy kind of slammed into Callie there, but you know,
2-4-1.
sometimes your aggressiveness can create a call on the other side. Back to that other rally.
Lucy Kovalova grabs the ATP.
Textbook, use the height, let the ball travel, and then curl it around
2-4-2.
there. Perfect. Etta Wright was there, but it was so low, just couldn't get it up into the kitchen.
Kovalova, big down the middle.
So if you want to exploit the backhand of the right side player, you have to pull the left side player out of there. So you dink wide, then that area of the court is exposed. That's a beautiful, well-constructed point from a couple of veterans.
What a shot from Etta Wright. Finds the angle. Impossible to defend for Callie Smith.
4-2-2.
Holds off one server.
Point.
Just wide for Schneemann.
5-2-2.
So there you see Etta Wright recognizing where the ball is going consistently and trying to step in and help. However, the Schneemann paddle's still there, so
Timeout
you can work that out where
6-2-2.
There's the put-away power of Etta Wright.
Yeah, brought that back across the body of Lacy Kovalova, so it's tough with a big swing to keep that in the court because you're going to pull the ball wide as she did there.
And a missed return gives Wright and Schneemann now only a 3-point deficit here in game one.
3-6-1.
Schneemann trying to crank up the serve.
Second serve. 3-6-2. Side out.
Tough couple of thirds there, and when you have Schneemann with the forehand and Etta Wright with the backhand, when you saw this draw come out, you're like, ooh, this is a team that can do damage, and here they are. So now it's about being consistent in a big match.
And the Ernie put away for Callie Smith. You know she loved that one.
Yes, and this is a lady that doesn't miss leg day, and you've got to be able to have the read right there and then jumps over there. I mean, her workouts are legendary.
7-3-1.
And if you want to see what a challenge is to be a pro pickleball player, check out what she's doing.
It's a lot of good content, teaching material out there as well if you're looking to learn from one of the best ladies on tour. She's the second server on her side.
Couple of these casual leaves from Lacy where she looks like she's bringing the paddle up and she doesn't, but such a high quality point there. They defended when they needed to, and when they had a chance to get a ball on the ground, they both went forward immediately.
And then just barely misses on that backhand. Looked like it was.
Yes, you can.
Another big yell from Callie of trying to get the call to go.
We have a challenge of the out call.
I don't think they're winning this challenge.
The call on court stands. The challenge is lost. A timeout is lost. We'll resume play at 3-8-1. One timeout, one timeout.
And a Wright will take back the serve on the side out. Counterpunch well inside the lines that time from Kovalova.
So I mentioned at the top of this match, you can see Wright and Schneemann on either side, and they've decided at this point to put Schneemann on the left. And gets a lucky bounce there. So it just changes the dynamic entirely of where the Schneemann backhand is. What is Etta Wright doing to now set up Lacy Schneemann? And then Etta Wright has that beautiful one-handed backhand in the middle of the court. But it changes everything. Like, that return usually wouldn't be going down the line from the prior positioning. So all of those things you talked about, AB and AL being able to switch both sides, it causes confusion because it changes patterns.
Wow, what a response. A good dig out by Etta Wright, but Lucy Kovalova too powerful.
It's a great dig out. That's a slapped ATP, but great slide by Kovalova, knowing what the chain of events was likely to be.
Second serve.
So now you have two weapons in the middle of the court. The Schneemann forehand is heavy, very lively arm, as we've seen when the ball's up in the air. It gets put away almost every time. And then the Etta Wright backhand. So we'll see if they keep the ball to the outside of the court. That's just pretty. Lucy Kovalova's lobs were on point in their quarterfinal match as well, up over the Brasha sisters.
9-5-2.
Good play from Callie Smith, applying all of the pressure.
And what they're saying is if we drop in the middle, since they've switched, there's a little confusion here. So let's keep putting it there until they get that figured out. It's not our problem.
Side out. Five, 10, 1. Second serve. 5, 10, 2.
Lacy Schneemann showing her ability to put on a clinic. Oh no. Just back.
They have a timeout to challenge this. You saw the...
After review, the call on court stands. A challenge is lost, a timeout is lost. We'll resume play at 10-5-1. One timeout, no timeouts, no challenges.
All righty. There we go.
Time in, 10-5-1.
Game point for the 2 seed. Lacy Schneemann cleaning that shot up.
10-5-2.
Callie Smith and Lucy Kovalova take game one, 11-5. Mentioned at the beginning of the show here.
Side out.
Rare to not see Vivian David this late in the tournament.
She's been in semis repeatedly. She takes different partners to Sunday routinely.
Second serve.
So it's interesting. Lucy Kovalova keeps sliding into the middle to take the forehand drive when the return is literally right down the middle. which puts her slightly out of position. So we'll see if that continues. But the rest of what they've been doing has been remarkably good.
Side out.
So they've decided to go Schneemann
0-0-1
on the left.
Point.
Been very few of those questionable trigger pulls from Smith and Kovalova today.
The name we're missing in the draw note. We think about it. Megan Dazan still recovering from that concussion.
Yes.
2-0-1.
Hoping to be back in Utah as well.
Second serve.
Just a little off speed there. Etta Wright got caught in between, and then you have no pace and you're short hopping it or taking it out of the air at your toes. Just in trouble.
Side out.
And the Schneemann high third is demolished. Wright was able to get one back. This really feels like a match where this game's going to decide who wins it. And I realize that Wright and Schneemann would have to win on third game.
Right.
But they did it against Irvin and Jansen.
Yeah, that's a good point.
One, 2-1.
Wow, Callie Smith putting on a clinic with her resets from the transition area.
Such good scrapping because she was pushed well wide and then was able to cut it
2-2-1.
all the way back across into a safe place on the backhand of Schneemann. That was tremendous. That's a ball where Schneemann, if she has it or needs to add it, is that ball with a two-handed backhand or even a one-handed backhand, curl that around the post because it creates an angle where you're going to give one back the other way.
Ball was wide.
Second serve.
Second serve will go to Callie Smith.
And because they're switching right at the beginning, all confused as to where they stand, but getting everybody lined up is our great referees.
And a great lob from Kovalova sets up an overhead for her.
And such a smart place. You have both players looking at the ball that dribbles off the net. You have them leaning forward, easy to throw it over their heads, and just perfectly executed. Again, gives herself a little margin, but no chance of an overhead.
Attack from Etta Wright.
Yeah, there's Schneemann giving up the ATP again, but got bailed out by Etta Wright there.
2-4-1.
They need to go here.
Second serve.
This third shot drive from Schneemann. Not the way to spark a run.
2-4-2.
I'd expect Callie to do everything in her power to get it all the way over to Lacy here, and she does.
Side out.
What else is in the crystal ball future of Dave Fleming's mind?
4-2-1.
Just the Mega Millions jackpot numbers.
Lacy Schneemann turns it up.
That was really nice because she was in trouble on the one cut backhand. That's why Kovalova has that little disappointed face for a second there. Like, man, I had her in a bad place. Kudos to Schneemann for getting out of it. very few ladies are hitting that backhand overhead with enough pace to cause a problem.
2-4-1.
What a finish down the middle for Lacy Schneemann. Splits the difference, makes it a 1-point game.
Three, 4-1.
And on the attack, taking up most of the court as the aggressor. We are tied up 4-all.
She's moving her feet. It is really, really a different player. And saw that and had the great read. Callie thought, ooh, maybe that middle is open, and that was closed with authority. And she knows she's been working this intense job. She's going to be able to get to practice. So there are many levels of Lacy Schneemann coming down the road.
She's made several appearances on championship Sundays in different divisions.
Yes.
Ben Johns sees her as a player on the rise. As his ladies of choice in Major League Pickleball. Callie Smith all over it down the line on Etta Wright, gets the serve back, stops the run.
4-4-1.
Kovalova cleans up down the middle.
After a sneaky little slide dink down the line that put Schneemann on her heels. Such a nice deceptive shot from Kovalova.
Oh, just wide for Schneemann.
She was looking for the Etta Wright angle there from the last match. And the players know how good the defense is on the other side. That looked wide to me as well.
6-4-1.
Callie Jo Smith.
Another perfect lob. Kovalova, my goodness, on point today with the
receiver.
full.
4-1.
Could be the end.
Fault, left foot here.
Oh.
Oh, Callie Smith called on the fault.
Callie's joking there. Sometimes on those poaches you get too aggressive. Oh, and it wasn't much, but it was there. That left foot was on there on the poach.
Love the poach, though, and it's great defense by Lacy Schneemann.
Really, really good. This is, they did the drive and crash a lot against the Brashes, and it was a big part of why they won so convincingly.
Missed down the line for Callie Smith there.
Haven't seen a lot of those decisions.
4-7-1. Second serve.
Sometimes a shorter return that stays low actually is a good return because it's not expected by the serving team, and then you have to hustle up there, and it's hard to find the paddle angle to keep the ball in the kitchen.
Left foot.
Ooh,
so now it's Schneemann pushing off.
Side out.
That's the other benefit of a lob, is you can get a foot fault call, and we'll see the typical tennis boy. That's
barely.
No, that was not. I need to see the timing on that again.
Second serve.
Reestablish your feet outside the kitchen.
It looked. I need to see that. It's when did the ball hit? We'll look at this again. All right, so she's
7,
in,
4,
she
2.
steps and then hits. I think that was as clean as day right
Point.
there.
So re-explain the rule just so we're all
8-4-2.
clear.
Yeah, so we'll get it after this.
Yeah.
And maybe make sure I'm not missing something on the right foot, but I don't think that was close.
I don't think you were. Wow, Etta Wright.
Just so little of that in this match, but back on the left side is where that can come from. So basically, Michelle, when you push off like that, the key is you have to reestablish that foot before you hit it outside the kitchen. And I felt Lacy did that well before the ball struck her paddle. I also love this change, and if I'm coaching those two, I'm saying, Etta, go out there and be aggressive. Like, move those feet and go. This is too late in the game not to give this a chance.
Second serve. Five, 8-2.
Oh, what a point.
Start out.
A telegraphed drop shot from Kovalova brought him back into that rally, but got out of it.
You got 5.
So let's see what they decide to do, if they're going to switch here or not. They are
8,
not.
5,
So
1.
Lacy Schneemann's going to stay on the left.
Point.
Tough one to give up. Smith and Kovalova 2 away.
9, 5, 1.
Oh, wow, just drops in the corner. Smith was ecstatic about that.
10, 5, 1.
And they're going to switch it on the final potential rally here. Oh, they wanted to end it with a bang right there.
Ten, 5, 2. Side out.
Just long for Kovalova off the tape, so another try for
5,
Wright
10,
and
1.
Schneemann. Build out of 2 game points. Match points, I mean.
I mean,
Second serve.
they just can't get to the kitchen. They can't drop it. They can't get up there. They're confused as to roles, obviously. I understand switching back and forth, but
5, 10, 2.
just haven't had a pattern that makes sense to set up all the great stuff that Etta Wright can. Lacy had a nice run in the middle of this game.
Fault, right foot. Right toe.
What?
Oh. Okay, so
Point.
foot fault land continues. Let's see how I feel about this one. It's on Callie.
Referee timeout.
Oh, just
we have
a
challenge of the fault call.
just
The
a
fault
little
call puts us
roll of
at
it there, so they're not
6-10-2.
going to win
We'll
that
now
challenge.
proceed with video review.
I agree.
After review, the referee's fault call stands. Challenge is lost. A timeout is lost.
Yeah.
We're going to resume play at 6-10-2. 1 timeout, 1 timeout.
And hey, we've seen comebacks all week. We've seen upsets all week.
Yes.
They got to do some damage in a hurry, but
Time
Schneemann
in.
and
6-10-2.
Wright certainly capable. Maybe that's the one thing.
That was Mary Mamie giving us the verdict on the call.
The fundamentals just not been clean here.
Another match point for Smith and
10,
Kovalova.
6-1.
Took them 3 in game 1. Let's see if it's the same in game 2.
Kovalova wanted it. Second serve and another match point for Callie Smith. And that's the one you miss. Wow, Etta Wright putting on a clinic up at the kitchen.
Yeah, and they didn't read what Lacy did there by letting that bounce. They should have been able to come in behind that and then still had a good chance to just drop it and get to the line.
Second serve. 6-10-2.
Okay. Tough off the tape there, but at some point, 4 match points lost start to weigh on your play. I think they're okay here, but another one might get a timeout.
Big swing from Callie Smith. Side out, and a 5th match point. Urgency building on the side of the 2 seat.
Second serve.
Missed third. Okay.
10-7-2.
5th match point. Make that 6.
Schneemann at it. Just gets robbed at the top of the tape. Lucy Kovalova and Callie Smith